welcome back to another video of Math of the Day. This is the 18th video. Today we will be learning about function notation and whether equations are functions. Let's get into it. Function notation is the formatting to write a function. So let's say we have the equation y equals 2x plus 3. We can rewrite this function in function notation. To do this, we must replace the letter y for letter and parentheses with x in it. The most common letter to use is f, so the rewritten equation will be f with parentheses x inside it, or f of x, is equal to 2x plus 3. This is an example of an equation written in function notation. Let's move on to checking if an equation is a function. Here we have two equations, y equals 5x and the absolute value of y is equal to x. To test if these are functions, let's plug in a few values of x and see what y equals. Let's start with y equals 5x. Let's say x equals 1. If x equals 1, y is going to equal 5 because 1 times 5 is 5, so y is equal to 5. If x is equal to 2, y is equal to 10. If x is 3, y is 15. As you can see, there is one output per every input. This means we can rewrite this equation in function notation since it is a function. So that would be f of x is equal to 5x. Now let's move on to our second equation. The absolute value of y is equal to x. If x were equal to 1, y could equal 1 or negative 1. This is because x and y are equal in this equation. They're equal once it's solved, but the actual value of y before the absolute value is put onto y, they are not equal, or not always. So there are two ways we can have y is equal to 1 if x is equal to 1. You can have 1 as y because the absolute value of 1 is 1, and you can have negative 1 as y because the absolute value of negative 1 is 1. The absolute value tells you how far away a number is from 0, so the distance from 0, or the distance 1 is from 0 would be 1, and the distance negative 1 is from 0 is 1. They both have the same distance from 0. So that's why if x is equal to 1, y could be 1 or negative 1. Now, there is not a point to continue because our function rule has just been broken. We had two outputs for one input, but a function can only have one output for one input, so this is not a function. This is it for functions today. We learned what function notation is, and we tested if different equations are functions. I hope you learned something new today. Thank you for tuning in to Math of the Day for today, and goodbye.